Well, good morning, world. Today's little adventure with the Essential Cab Elvis's virtual tours is going to highlight a few of the businesses that are still in operation here in the heart of Seattle. Our beloved Pike Place Public Market, the Farmers Market, the Fish Market, or known to locals just as the Market. Opened in 1907, one of the oldest continually running farmers markets in the country. And just for a personal note, that window there on the right at the top of the building that has the Meet the Producer sign, I lived in that apartment for about 5 years. So one of the most famous vendors here in the market is the Pike Place Fish. And while most of the market is closed, the vendors here are still providing fish for you. They are open, excuse me, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for curbside. Good morning, how are you doing? I saw your Facebook ad that you guys are doing curbside. I saw your Facebook post there, and I thought I'd come in. I'm going live now on Facebook to just highlight that you guys are still hawking the fish. How long have you been working here now? 20-something years, yeah. I used to walk right past these guys. This was the doorway to my apartment right here within the Pike Place Market. And of course, here's where the stairs go down, all the way down to Western, and from there you take the zigzag stairs all the way down to the waterfront. Many different levels and floors of the market. I think there's like 5 different floors. Stairs, ramps, and elevators help you get around there. But the mongers here will be happy to take your order online or call it in. And then they will run it out, put it in the back of your car, keeping social distance. This would be the Pike Place Fish Market, the world famous Pike Place Fish Market. So they are open. Here's some info. And here's Rachel. Rachel is the brass piggy bank that has been here in the market for quite a while. The steps leading up to a part of a fundraising campaign to, benefit the people that live in the market here. In addition to the 225 shops, the 30 or more sit-down restaurants, the 70 or more to-go food locations, there are residential units. About 500 people have residences here in the market. The majority of those are preserved for Seattle's low-income seniors. Rachel is a piggy bank that currently has been locked off. I'm telling you, money is going to be the big change we'll see coming out of this. I tried to get some cash out of the ATM yesterday. Wasn't available. Can't get cold hard cash anymore. The averages in change and small bills, about $16,000 a year is collected through this piggy bank to help benefit the senior center, the food bank, the programs that are run for the residents of the market here. Rachel was used as a model when some artists groups did a fundraiser across the city. All the major corporations, Boeing, the Bon Marché, even the police department had their own pigs modeled after this one and decorated by artists and placed throughout the city on the sidewalks. That was about 20 years ago, I guess. Here at the corner market, you've actually got street level. There's another level below where the the cabaret, operates. The Pike Place Bar and Grill occupies most of the next level up, as well as, the crumpet shop. Ooh, amazing crumpets. Then above that, Matt's in the Market, Storybook Coffee, and Radiator Whiskey. Just a few of the shops on the top floor there at the corner market, which was built on the corner. In 1907, when this market was opened, it was just a location for the farmers to set up their wagons here along Pike Place. That's the name of this street that we're walking along now. It goes between First Avenue and Western Avenue. Really only goes from Pike Street to Virginia Street. Kind of a short street. Don't worry about the coughs. I'm a smoker, and that's all that is. I'm healthy. The farmers brought their wagons in and just sold their produce off the wagons to the basically housewives, but the shoppers, we'll call them, the shoppers that thronged this market on opening day. Only 3 farmers brought their wagons into the market, and the first guy that showed up was absolutely mobbed. His wagon was emptied of produce. He collected about $7 in change off of the floorboards, where people had just grabbed what they wanted and left some change, which was a pretty good, return for him. But the next family that showed up had 3 wagons. Good morning. We got Patrick Hart watching, and Frank Means, who has been watching almost every one of my videos live. But the next guy that showed up, his sons also had their wagons. There were 3 wagons in total, and all of them sitting on the, I don't know, what do you call it, the buckboard where they're sitting on the wagons, had a rifle visible, and people waited very patiently, queued up to get their produce. And the market's been running ever since. Now here's another business that is open. Opened in 1912, the Three Girls Bakery was the first business to be granted a business license.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. I'm going Facebook Live, just giving people a little tour of what's open in the market.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So, gosh, I mean, you've been here since I started at the Athenian in '91, I think, right?
I've been here at Three Girls since '79.
You've been at Three Girls since 1979.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are you one of the owners then?
Yeah.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
That's great. And have you seen, is there anything especially that's rolling off the shelves during this time?
Bread.
Bread, just bread.
Yeah.
Are you still providing sandwiches too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? My
Yeah,
favorite's the
so.
meatloaf sandwich, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a few of those.
I have had a few of those. You can tell, huh?
No, I just know you.
Yep. I've been coming here. I came to work in the market across the street at the Athenian in 1991. But I was talking about Three Girls Bakery and how it was the first business license granted to women in the city of Seattle.
That's right.
Yeah. And Seattle's been very proud of the fact that we've been, tree hugging, granola munching liberals for a long time. We had the first female mayor in the entire nation as far as major cities goes in 1926 when Bertha Knight Landis was elected the mayor. She had been on the city council and then got elected to be the first mayor. We've got our second mayor right now, Jenny Durkin. It took a while to get a second female in office. Well, she was a governor. In 1976, Dixie Lee Ray was among the first female governors, but yeah. Her biggest contribution as far as what's really lasted was the Pacific Science Center. Then she converted from a boring old museum type thing into a very interactive science exhibit, getting the kids involved, hands-on with the science.
Yeah, I brought my kids and grandchildren up there.
Okay. So you guys doing any kind of deliveries?
We just have meal pals, that's pretty much it.
Meal Pals?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of that one.
They just have one type of sandwich they order. Every day there's a different sandwich.
Right.
But not just a regular off the menu.
Okay.
But if anybody wants anything, they can just call us at 206-622-1045 and we can have it ready and they can come pick it up.
Wonderful.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Located just off of the main entrance between Pike and Pine on Pike Place. We do have some vegetable vendors that are still setting up. If you're providing food, that's an essential service. So here's one of the very colorful displays. One of the things I like that they sell best at this shop is the hanging pepper wreaths. Now they're available pretty much year round. And these, hey, Jerry Brader. I met Jerry here in the market. He's watching. He was one of the buskers performing